Good evening, guys. So, sorry for the last class. I was not feeling well actually. So, due to stress, I had headache and these things. Okay. So in the last class, we were discussing about inheritance. We have seen different types of inheritance. So after that, we have seen method overriding and method overloading. Also, we have seen. So today we will discuss about different types of the keywords, not exactly the keywords. I can tell, yeah, it's like we'll discuss about this super and also final. So what we are going to do is, we are going to discuss in detail. Okay. So whether it's super, where can and all you can use, whether it's this keyword, where can all you can use, final, like that. So we'll discuss in detail. So after that we'll discuss about abstract class and interfaces as well. So the first thing is, we'll start with the this keyword. Okay, so this keyword in Java, okay, it's basically keyword. So this can be used to refer current class instance variable. This can be used to invoke the current class method implicitly. This can be used to invoke current class constructor. Okay, so like that, you can use this keyword. So I will give an example. Okay, okay. So let's take, okay. So int roll number. Okay, so I'm taking one integer, and I'm taking one string name. Okay, okay. So here I will take the constructor. Okay, so now what I will do is, here I will pass, okay, int roll number, string name. Okay, I will pass roll number is equal to roll number, like this. And no, name is equal to name, like this. Now here I will pass, I want to display the things. For that I will write void display. Okay, void display. Here I will put the print statement. Okay, so here I will put the print statement. So we'll put id plus plus, oh no, sorry, it's roll number, name. Okay, so basically I want to print roll number and name. So here I will take one main method. Okay, so what I will do is, I will create one this object. Okay, a dot display. Okay guys, see here. Okay, see what I did is, have took one instance variable, and also like two instance variables have took one parameterized constructor here. Okay, so have took the parameterized constructor. So here also the parameters have took roll number and name. Okay, same things I'm using. Okay, same things I'm using here. Okay, So now what I will do is I will print this program. I mean, let me run this program. Okay, see here, it is giving 0 and null. Okay, see, instead of printing 111 and Arjun, okay, it is giving 000 null. Okay, why this problem is coming? Because of the ambiguity. Okay, so what is basically ambiguity means? See here, I'm using the roll number. Okay, so here also I'm using roll number, so I'm using name. Here also I'm using name. Okay, so now for the compiler there is a big ambiguity. Okay, so because of that it is giving 0 and null. Okay, so now I want to resolve this issue. Okay, so now you have two choices now. Okay, so to resolve this issue you have two choices. One choice is you can use this keyword. Okay, one, you can use this keyword. Okay, or else you have to change the roll number. Okay, see now first what I will do is I will change the variable names. Okay, so here I'm using roll number, right? So now what I will do is here I will use or. Okay, here I will use name. Okay, so here I'm using or, here I'm using n like this. Okay, see, one choice you can use like this. Okay, so if you use like this there is no ambiguity. Okay, so now you are clearly telling or is a like parameterized constructor, right? These are the parameters, right? So one is that this is the choice one you can use. So when I print this program, see, 111 Arjun is printing. Okay, so what I did is have changed the names. Okay, see, if you change the names, that is okay, there is no issues. Okay, but the real problem will come when you use the parameterized constructor, the same parameters, and instance variables, same parameters. Okay, so now, okay, what I will do is I will now what is the usage of this, right? So now instead of changing the variable names, I can still use the same no names. Okay, so now if you pass, okay, this dot, see, when you pass this dot where it is referring to the instance variable, right? So this dot roll number. Okay, so this dot roll number, this dot name, like this. See, this dot roll number. Okay, name, this dot roll number, this dot name. Okay, so if you use this dot roll number, what it will do, it will point out to the current class instance variable like this. Okay, so like that you can use it. See, now when you run this program, see, the program is running. Okay, so now what did we understand from this example? So this keyword is used to, okay, refer to the current class instance variable. Okay, current class instance variable. Okay, that is one. Now, okay, this is with the instance variable. Next is with the methods. Okay, what is the use of with the methods? Now here I will take one method, that is, okay, public void am. That m, okay, at n, like this. Okay, so I'm using the methods like this. Now what I will do is I will create one object here. Okay, I will pass a dot n. Okay guys, now what I have to do is I have to call, okay, I have to call the m method with n. Okay, So now what I can do is I can call the m method like this, right? So now I can call this dot m like this. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I've created the object and I'm calling a dot n. So basically I'm calling this method. Now when I run this program, see it is calling both em and it is calling both en. Okay, both methods are calling. So now here I did this dot m. Okay, see when I give this dot m, what it will do is it will call the method. Okay, method em it will call. Okay, now here, sir, can I like even if I use this, right? So I'm able to still I can call this method. Yes, you can, but okay, here the this keyword is there, right? This keyword is provided by the compiler by default. Okay, this keyword will be provided by the compiler, okay, by default. Okay, so this is the one. Next, okay, this is with the methods. Now, okay, so here I will take one constructor. Okay, so I have took one constructor. Now I will take one parameterized constructor as well. Like this. Okay, so now here if I see here, now what I will do is I will create one object. Okay, like this. Here I will call the parameterized constructor like this. So here I will pass this. Okay, so now I have took one default constructor. Here I will took one parameterized constructor. So now what I will do is I will run this program. Okay, see it is calling the both constructor. Okay, it is calling the default constructor and also it is calling the parameterized constructor. It is calling. So now even if you don't use this keyword here, okay, so now when I run this program, see okay, you have to pass this constructor, okay, or else it won't call the default constructor. Okay, so here you should use it like this. You have to use it. If you call this, then what it will do, it will call the default constructor. Okay, this is with the constructor. So now what I will do is here I will remove this keyword. Okay, so here I'm not passing any the parameters. Okay, now what I will do is I will let me run this. Okay, see by default what it will do, it will call the default constructor. Now I have to call the parameterized constructor with the default constructor. Okay, from the default constructor you have to call the parameterized constructor. Now how can I call it? Okay, so not, see I don't want to pass like this. Okay, yeah,
So you in the default constructor you can do this brackets int for with a default value for the int.
exactly. Okay,
This
yeah, this. Now I can pass the like this, right?
yeah.
Okay, so now when I run this program, See, it is printing at B and at A. Okay, so like this you can use the this keyword. Okay, so now we have seen this keyword with the instance variable, this keyword with the methods, this keyword with the constructors. Okay, okay, now similarly we have super. So super will always point out to the refer to the like immediate parent class. Okay, see whatever there in the immediate parent class, okay, there it will refer. Now okay, so similarly, okay, super can also used with the to point out like refer to the current class, sorry, parent class, instance variable, parent class methods, and also parent class constructor. So now here I will pass string color is equal to blue, like this. Yeah, this is string, right? Okay, so now similarly I will take another class, that is class B, like this. Okay, so here I will pass color red. Okay, so now here I will create one main method. Okay, uh, I will call db is equal to new of b. Okay, so now here I will create one method, that is public display, public void, like this. Okay, now here I will call color, like this. Okay, now here b dot display. Okay, so now what I did is I have to same variables. Okay, here string color is equal to blue, string color is equal to red. Okay, like this. I will, if I run this program, see red is printing. Okay, so now what it is doing is it is printing the red. Okay, I'm calling the color. Now I want to call the this. Okay, I mean like above the class is there, right? The parent class. Oh wait, so here I have to extend it, extensive. Okay, so now I have to call the parent class variable. Okay, I have to call parent class variable. Now, so what can I do? Any idea? Okay, see now string color is there, right? So now you can use, okay, super dot color. Okay, see now when I give super dot color, what it will do, it will call immediate parent class. Okay, this is important. Okay, see here class C extends B is there. Okay, class C extends B is there. Now C also have color, B also have color, A also have color. Now if we use super dot color, then it will call class B's. Okay, what I'm telling is, see whatever there, okay, the immediate parent class, okay, that instance variable it will create. Okay, see now when I run this program, it is printing blue and red, both it is printing. Okay, so always remember immediate parent class, not the super class. Okay, it's a immediate super class, it will immediate parent class it will call. Okay, so this is with the okay, so now I can call with, I mean I can use with the methods as well. So here I will use void print. At A. Okay. Here also I'm using print. Here also I'm using print. So now here if I use b dot print, b dot print. See, when I run this program,
Both of them are displaying A only.
oh yeah, right. I have to change to B, right? Yeah, thanks. So now when I run this program, so it is printing what? It is printing. Yeah, of course, here the method overriding will takes place. Then what it will do is, it will override the parent class method, right? So this is happening, right? So now, how to call the parent class method? So for that, I can use super dot print like this. Okay, super dot print like this I can use. See, when I run this, see it is calling both A and B. Okay, A and B like that it will call. Okay, so now this is with the basically methods. Now with the constructor. So again I have constructor here. At A, I will have B here. I will have B. Okay. So now what I will do is so now when I run this, see, oh yeah, so I can change this to B, right? Okay, so when I run this program, so it is printing both A and B, right? So from construct class A, it is printing class A, and B also it is printing. So here, if you use super, okay, still it will give you the same result. Okay, even if you give the super. So now here what I'm going to tell you is the super is there, right? So the by default, okay, by default the super is provided by the compiler. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so if you have parameterized constructor int a here like this, okay, int a, then you have to call this parameterized constructor, then you can pass super sum, okay, like this. Okay, like this you can use. Okay, this is the one.
Sir, I have a question.
Hmm.
So super is called like automatically, so we don't need to call super.
Yeah, of course, because by default, the compiler will
It
provide
is,
it.
yeah, it is extending the
Hmm.
class, so it will call the super. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to specifically call the this parameterized constructor, then you can call like this. Okay. So this is the. Hmm.
Sorry, I have another question.
Mhm.
So, say if you're inheriting a super method or a super constructor, for example,
Hmm.
okay, and in that constructor, in that super constructor, super method, you're calling a method of the base class, that is the parent class,
Mhm.
and you override that same method in
Mhm.
the extended class.
Mhm.
Then when you use the super, which method will be called? Will it be the definition in the base class or the child class?
No, you are asking about the methods, right?
Yeah, I'm asking, yeah, which method would be called?
So you're basically telling, let me, okay, this is the one.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
yeah, and say you have some sort of constructor. Yeah, say in the constructor of A, you're calling print.
No, I didn't get you actually.
In the construct, like if you make a constructor for A,
Okay, I'm creating it. Okay.
yeah, A, you
Mm-hmm.
call print. No, you call the method print. The that you have defined in A.
So, okay, so you're telling where I have to call this constructor?
Yeah, just call it your print. This dot print,
Oh,
for
yeah,
example.
so you're telling like this here.
Yeah, this dot print.
Okay,
Okay, and you overrode that same method in the in the child class, correct?
right. So now you're like asking like which what it will print,
Yeah,
no?
when you use this super when you use this as super in a child class, which print would it call? Would it call the the print of A, or would it call the print of B?
Of course, here we have that super dot print is there, right? So of course it has to.
No. Just if you just put a super, remove the print, then
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
I mean, and remove this from the definition of print because I'm not
Here,
like
I
remove.
need to change it.
No. As in, okay, just remove that print, the print that on line 14.
Okay. Like this.
Yeah, and now if you call the super of A, that is, it would call the constructor of A, correct? In B, if you use super
Oh
in
yeah.
A,
Okay. Okay. Super. Right. Like this. Right.
Even if we don't use super, it will call super, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
It will
yeah,
call. It will
no,
call. It
no
will.
matter, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So no matter where you use super in B,
Mm-hmm.
would it call the print from A or would it call the print from B?
Okay. So here it is printing. When I say void print, it is printing at B. Uh,
At B. So no, so it won't use the print from A at all in the
oh
super.
yeah. Yes. Yeah. In this case.
Okay.
Yeah. There is
Okay.
kind of a.
That's all I wanted to know. Okay.
Okay. So here you
All
use
right.
this dot print, right? So.
Yeah.
Mm,
So it wouldn't use at A as long once it's
right.
used in B, it's over. Okay. Yeah. That's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so we have seen, constructor with the, sorry, this and super keyword and its uses. Okay, so, okay. Okay, next, I will talk about, final. See, similarly, the final can be used with the variables. Final can be used with the methods. Okay, so here what I will do is, let's say void, int speed is equal to 100. Okay, so void run. So here I will pass speed is equal to 110 like this. Okay, here what I will do is I will print the speed like this. I will take the method. Okay, so what I will do, I will create one constructor. Okay, so now a dot run I will call. Okay, so when I run this program, see it is printing 110 because the variable values got changed, right? So here int speed 100 is there, in this method have changed. But here, if you use final, okay, if you use final, then what will happen? The values cannot be changed. Okay, values cannot be changed. Okay, now final like this. See, when I use the final, okay, it is not allowing you to, you know, use the same variable name, right? So you cannot change the value. Okay, if you use the final with the instance variable, you cannot change the value of it. Okay, that is one thing. Now here, if you use with the methods, if you use with the methods like this, okay, if you use with the methods like this, class B extends A. Okay, see, what I'm going to tell you is, if you use final, right, with the method, okay, it is not possible to override. Okay, it is not possible to override. If you use with the instance variable, you cannot change the value of it. If you use with the method, you cannot override it. Okay, so that is one. And finally, if you use, final with the class, okay, final with the class, you cannot inherit it. Okay, so that is the use of the final. Okay, if you use with the instance variable, you cannot change the value of it. If you use with the methods, you cannot override it. If you use with the classes, you cannot inherit it. Okay, so these are all the uses of the final keyword. Okay, okay, and one more last thing is, with the classes, okay, with the class, what are all the keywords I can use? Okay, see, I can use final. Okay, I can use, abstract. Okay, these are all the two keywords you can use. Okay, and also if you want, you can use, access modifier, that is public, you can use. Okay, I cannot use private. Okay, you can use abstract and you can use final. Okay, these are the two keywords you can use with the classes. Okay, so yeah, let me open another one. Okay, so today we will also discuss about, abstraction. So what is abstraction means? Abstraction is basically, hiding the implementation details and showing the functionality to the user. So we will call it as a abstraction. So abstraction, you can achieve in two ways. So yeah, I told, like, abstraction is a process of hiding the implementation details and showing the functionality to the user, right? So now, what is basically an abstraction? See, for example, we have the mobile phone, right? So mobile phone we will use for the calling purpose, right? So have any, like, nobody is worried about what is the, how, like, how the internal things are working for the mobile phones, right? So similarly, we are using the calculator. When I use 6 plus, 6, it is giving the result 12. But nobody is bothered about what is the logic is implemented inside the calculator, right? So that is basically, abstraction. So abstraction is basically, hiding the implementation details and giving the functionality to the user, right? Similarly, all our web application, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, whatever the web application, even if it is a banking website, right? So what they will do is they will just give us the functionality to use it, right? So nobody will give you the source code to change anything, right? Nobody will do it, right? So that is basically abstraction. So abstraction can be achieved in two ways. One you can use with the abstract class, and another you can use with the interface. Okay. So now let's discuss about the abstract class. So before I explain about abstraction, I have to explain about complete method and incomplete method, right? So now I have, let's say, void run. Okay, void run. Okay, at run like this. Okay, now I have void run like this. Here, this is, we'll call it as a complete method. Okay, so this is basically method body, sorry, method header, and this is the body. Okay, this is complete method. In complete method, what will happen? It will have the both header and it will have the body. Okay, so now what will usually what will happen in abstract classes and all, what abstract methods, what will have, it have only the body, sorry, it will have only the head, the body won't be there, which means the body won't be there. It will be like this. Okay, so now when you have the abstract method, incomplete method, then what will be what we have to do, we have to make it as a abstract like this. Okay, we have to make it abstract. Now any class which having abstract method, we have to declare it as a abstract. Okay, like this. Now what it is telling is, this is the class. Okay, it will contain the abstract method, which means it will contain the incomplete method. Okay, so here this is the basically abstract class. So now I have another class, that is class B. Okay, class B extends A. Okay, so we have incomplete method here. So what I'm doing is I'm just inheriting the class. Now if you are inheriting the any abstract class, okay, if you are inheriting any abstract class, you have two choices. Okay, one choice is you have to complete the abstract method. Okay, you have to complete, which means here you have to complete it. Okay, void run like this. Okay, void run like this. Okay, now you have to complete it. Now there is no issue, it will print. Oh yeah, I need to call it, right? db is equal to new of b dot run. Now it is printing at run. Okay, now okay, so you have to complete and you have to use it. Okay, see how to remember this example, okay, or how to understand this concept. Okay, see what is happening is, as you know, this is the father and this is the son. Okay, now the father is there, right? You want to construct a house. Okay, you have to construct the house. Okay, you have to construct the house now, but he don't have the money. Okay, the father, you don't have the money. Now the son is there, right? What he will do is he will take the blueprint of the house. Okay, he will take the blueprint of the house, and what he did is he constructed the house. Okay, he constructed the house. Okay, like that you can understand this concept like this. Okay, now let's say you are inheriting the abstract class, but you are not providing the implementation details. Okay, then what can I do in that situation? Okay, so now see here, I don't have no implementation details of house, so still I have to inherit. Okay, there are so many things in the class A, I have to inherit it, but I don't have no implementation details of house. Now what I have to do? Okay, so you have, in that time what you have to do is this, here is the right abstract like this. Okay, but I cannot use, but I can like this I can do. Okay, simply I can tell abstract, which mean in the abstract class I have not provided the implementation details of house. Okay, like this you can use it. Okay, so now in abstract class, okay, you can have incomplete methods. Okay, you can have void run. Okay, at run you can have incomplete methods, you can have complete methods, you can have you know okay, you can have static methods. Okay, oh yeah, sorry, void you have to give here. Okay, you can have non-static methods, you can have static methods, you can have incomplete method. Okay, here you can have the constructor as well. Okay, you can use the constructor like this. Okay, you can have the data members, which mean you can use the variables also you can use, but only one thing is not possible. Okay, what is that? What do you guys think? What is one thing is not possible in abstract class?
Uh, Defining the abstract method.
Yeah, that is one thing. The one thing which is not possible is abstract classes, you cannot create object, okay, inside the abstract class. Okay, see that here I cannot create like this. Okay, I cannot. Okay, so that is not possible. Okay, construct the abstract classes, you cannot create the constructor inside the abstract class. Okay,
So abstract classes are only for inheriting.
yeah, it is only for inheriting. The thing is
Okay.
yeah, yes. Okay, but if you are not provided any implementation details, then you have to make that another class as a abstract. Okay, so these are the two things we have to remember. Okay, in the abstract class. Okay, so this is about the abstract class. Now we'll discuss about interfaces as well. Okay, this concept is really interesting. Interface A. Okay, see in interface I can have void run like this. Okay, see guys, in interface I can directly use incomplete methods like this. Okay, void run. Okay, you don't need to call specifically abstract like this. Okay, you can use, but still it is understand. Okay, even if you pass void run, okay, it is understand it is an incomplete method. Okay, so now if you use interface here, okay, now yeah, let's say class A. Okay, see here I have to use the implements, not extends. Okay, implements. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, here I will change B. Implements A I can use. Okay, now again the same thing. Now here I have the void, right? So what I have to do, I have to complete this method like this, void. Okay, at run I have one main method. Okay, so I can call create object of B like this, B dot run. Okay, so again the same thing. Okay, so now when I run this program, so it is printing at run. So now in interface, okay, there are a few things we have to remember. In interface, let's say public void. Okay, let's say the method I will call run1. Oh yeah, some method. Okay, see guys, see in interface what are the few things we have to remember is it cannot have complete methods. See in abstract class you can have the complete methods, right? But in interface you cannot have non-static complete method. Okay, but you can have public static. Okay, static methods you can use. Okay, non-static methods you cannot use. See previously I think Java 1.5 or 1.7, that time, okay, uh, only that time it was supporting only the incomplete methods. Okay, even it was not supporting the static methods as well. Okay, after 1.5 or 1.7 what they did is you can use the static methods, okay, inside the interface. Okay, so that is one thing you have to remember. Okay, and can we have data members? Of course you can. Int I is equal to 100. Okay, you can have the data members. Of course you cannot create object of interface. That is one thing. Okay, so the thing is you can have the complete methods. Okay, in abstract class you cannot have the this one, right? The complete yeah, here, sorry, in interface you cannot have the non-static methods. Okay, you can have the static methods. Okay, this is the one thing you have to remember. Now let's say, okay, we have the interface and we have the class, and what is the relationship we have? The relationship is implements. When you have two classes, what is the relationship? It's extends. When you have the interfaces and when you have the class, the relationship is implements. Let's say if you have two interfaces, okay, when you have two interfaces, that is interface C like this, Okay. Now relation between interface and interface, okay, is you can use extends here. Okay, this is the one thing you can remember. Okay, if you have two class, you can have extends. If you have interface, you can have extends. But if you have one interface and one class, the relationship is implements, not extends. Okay, so these are all the few things you can remember. But in interface, the very important concept, why there is an interface concept in Java. When I was explaining about the classes, I told you multiple inheritance is not possible in Java through classes, but multiple inheritance is possible through interface, like that I have told, right? So now let's say in interface A, I have one method that is run here like this. Okay, run. Okay, at run A. Okay, yeah, I cannot use like this, right? Yeah, there is another method that is you can use default like this. I can use default void. Okay, I can use. See, in interface I have one method that is run method I have. Now let's say
But it should be static, right?
yeah, it will be static by default. Okay, so I can use run here. Let's say the same method here also I have like this. Okay, see here I have default, here also I have default. Okay, but here see class B, what I will do is I will do B here. Okay, I will do B here. Now what I will do is I have to here A and this is C, right? See here class B implements, okay, A comma C, like that you can use. Okay, see, that is the beauty. Now what I will do is B dot run is there. Now when I run this program, let's say, yeah, let me run it. See, it is printing B. I mean, see, this method it is printing, right? So you are asking, then what, like in classes also, we had that, right? So now how can the interfaces resolved the ambiguity issue? How can it resolved? Okay, see how it resolved is, let's say by default it is printing this method, right? When I say b dot run, what it is doing, it is printing this method, right? Now let's say I have to print interface A's method. Okay, interface A run method I have to print. Okay, then how can I call? Okay, see, now what I will do is I will create another run method like this here. Run method like this, that is public void run, right? So okay, so here what I will do is if I pass a dot super dot, oh yeah, I have to use not a, I have to pass, I think, c dot super dot run. See, like this I can use. Okay, when I say c dot super dot run, let's see what it will give us. when I run this program, oh, it is still printing B, is it? Okay, I have run default like this. Okay, I have a C dot run. Let's say A dot super is not possible. B dot super, it has to at run at run. It has to print a C dot super dot run. I'm creating C. Okay, if I run this program, it's printing B. Okay, we'll see did I did any error here? Interface. Okay, class E, class F. Okay, let me take this example. Okay, so here I have default add. Okay, E dot super dot add. E dot super dot add. Okay, when I run this program, it is printing E, right? Yeah, so yeah, it is printing E. The same thing I have done, right? In previously also E dot super dot add. Okay, see,
I think in the before this you did it so that F also extended E. Maybe
oh
that's
yeah,
why.
maybe that may be the reason. Correct.
Yeah.
So I used extends, right? So because of that, it was printing. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to explain is, so in interface, I have the add method here. Okay, I have add method. See, in F also I have this add method, right? So now what I have to do when I tell C dot add, right? So I'm implementing E dot F, both I'm implementing, right? So if I give E dot super dot add, then what it will do, it will call this method. Okay, so like that, uh, here there is no confusion. Okay, so because see, that's how the interfaces will support the multiple inheritance concept. Okay, see, E dot F like that, E comma F like that we can use. Okay, so that is the use of the interface. Okay, I think here if you use extends extends E, then I think it won't work, I guess, right? Yeah, here I used F, right? So yeah, because of that previously it did not work properly. Okay, okay, so that is the basically use. Okay, so multiple inheritance through interface. Okay, so abstract class. So what is the main differences? Okay, see, in abstract class can have both abstract and non-abstract method, but in interface what will happen, it can have only abstract methods. Yeah, see, they given after Java 8 it can have both static and default methods. Okay, it can have. The abstract class does not support multiple inheritance. That is one, that is right. Interface will support multiple inheritance. Okay, here this is very silly. The abstract keyword is used to declare abstract. Here we use interface, and an abstract class can have can extended with the extends. Here we have to use the implements. Okay, so this is like some of the examples. Okay, so we'll discuss last concept today's packages. Okay. Hmm.
Sir, here it was given that only abstract methods can be in an interface. Interface can have only abstract methods.
Yeah. As I mentioned previously, now after Java 8 is there, right? After Java 8,
Yeah.
okay, this is making confusion. See, previously what, well, like let's say like during 2015 or at that time, the Java 8 was not there. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to give, no, we have to tell interface can have only abstract methods like that. Okay, but now you can tell after Java 8, what they did is you can have abstract methods and default methods you can use in a interface. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, previously, like 2015, 16, that time, I think that time Java 8 was not there in the market. So that time we used to tell like, okay, abstract, what is the difference between interview? If you just ask, what is the difference between abstract class and interface? That time we used to tell that. But now after Java 8, they given this functionality. Okay, it can have the static and default methods as well. You can use it. Okay. Okay. So now we have this packages. Okay, we have packages. See, packages are basically we have two types of packages. Let me explain you. Let's say, see here, c dot example is there, right? So this is the, it is there in what, com dot example, right? So let me open. See here, com dot example hello is there, right? See, when I give com dot example, so this is what it will do nothing. It will create simply the folders. Okay, if you want I will show you inside the source com dot example, right? See, when I will just copy the path. Yeah, see, com dot example, right? See, inside source, see, this is Java project, this is Java project folder. See, inside that what I have, source is there. Okay, if I give com dot example, what it will do is inside source, okay, it will create one com folder, one example folder, like that. Okay, if you use com dot example dot let's say run, okay, what it will do, com one folder it will create, example one folder it will create, run another folder it will create. Okay, now src com dot example, let's say here it will create two folders. Okay, inside src it will create com, inside com it will create example. If you open, if you want to see inside src it will create com, inside com it will create example, inside example we have what, hello. Okay, see, whenever you are creating the packages, which mean you are creating what, the folders. Okay, see why we have to create the packages, because see, if this is the small project, this is fine. Usually what will happen if you are dealing with very big projects, so that time uh, if you specifically mention like com dot classes or interfaces like that, then what will happen, if you want to change something, you can go to that particular package, you are able to change it. Okay, that's why in Java they provided this package. Okay, so this is the about the packages. Now in packages we have two types. One is default package and another is uh, what is that, inbuilt packages. Okay, so inbuilt packages are basically which is provided by the this compiler. Let's say you have class A. Okay, let's say I have to use something called a scanner. Okay, scanner sc is equal to new scanner system 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 dot in. Okay, I want this scanner. Okay, now where I have to import? See, when I give this, see it is coming from the util. Where is the util? Here. Okay, util package. Okay. Okay, so this is basically scanner and this is there, right? This is kind of like Java will provide us. Okay, this is kind of a inbuilt classes. Okay, so in util package, we have the collection framework as well. See, for example, if you want one array list, okay, array list A is equal to new array list. Okay, if I see, I'm importing from the util package like this. Okay, these are all kind of an inbuilt function which is provided by the Java itself. Okay, so two ways to create the Java packages. One is by user defined, another is inbuilt. Okay, so this is the some of the uses of packages. Okay, so let's see some interview questions. Let's see how many of you can answer these questions. Okay, for you the question is this keyword, okay, can this keyword can be used to refer the static members? What do you guys think? That's okay, whether it's right or wrong you can tell. Can I use it or not?
No.
You can.
Okay.
For this is there, right? For example, int a is equal to 10. For example, if you have static like this,
Okay.
let's say a here I will pass again int a here. So what I will do is this dot a is equal to a like this. I can use it, this dot a. It will simply
Okay.
it will point out to the current class instance variable. Okay, you can use it, no issues.
All right.
Okay, next. So why does Java does not support pointers? Yeah, this is why do you think?
Because Java has automatic memory management, so it has garbage collection, so you don't have to worry about memory. And objects that are created on the heap that are no longer used or referred to are automatically returned to memory by the JVM.
Exactly. Okay, so JVM provides automatic memory management. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can we use both this and super in constructor?
Uh,
Yes.
Really? No, here what will happen? The confusion will come. Okay. So answer is actually
Okay.
no. Okay, answer is actually no. See, this what will happen? It will always refer to the current class, right? So super it will invoke to the parent class, right? So the confusion will come. Okay. So both you can
Yeah,
use.
but if the class is extending another class, then can't we use super in the constructor?
That time you can use.
Okay.
Okay. So why is Java method overloading is not possible? This we have seen, right? Method overloading. I have explained you that, right? That day, method overloading that time. By changing a double and int, I have changed and I explained you, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that actually because of ambiguity. So can we overload methods by changing static?
By making them static? No, I don't think so. No.
Put by changing overload the methods by changing statics.
If we make them static, we won't be able to overload.
Hey, overload is
Overloading is with the parameters.
right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Can we overload methods by making static? No, actually the question is not clear, right? What exactly he's telling. Static you can overload, but you cannot. I think overload is possible with static, okay? But override is cannot with the static. See, right? Can we overload static methods? Yes. But can we override static methods? No, right? We cannot, right? Can we override private methods?
No.
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 Yes. Can we declare main method as final? What do you guys think?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, but like, what is the deal, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because I don't think the main method is
Yes.
meant to be.
Yeah, final. But like, what is the deal? Big deal. You
Yeah.
can, right? So,
Yeah.
yes, you can. Can we declare constructor as final?
No.
Nope. Okay. Here. Can we declare abstract class as final?
No.
Interesting, right? No. Because if you are,
It's meant to be
yeah,
implemented.
it has to implement, right? It has to override.
Yeah.
Can we declare interface as final?
No.
No. Can there be abstract method without abstract class?
Yes, I
Hey.
think.
Can we have abstract method without abstract class? See, what he is telling is, you have the abstract class, sorry, you have the class, in that you
No,
have
you
one
have.
abstract method, right? We have to make compulsory make the classes abstract, right? The answer is no.
Okay.
Is it possible to instance, can we create object in abstract class?
No.
Nope. Can you declare interface as static?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Interface A. So here static. No. Here you cannot use. I think that is
I thought that's
abstract
from
method,
interface method,
right?
right?
Methods.
Yeah,
Oh
method is
yeah,
there.
yes. Oh yeah, interface method, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we define private and protected modifiers for the members in interface?
No.
No, right?
I think they can only be final static.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I need to import a Java lang package? See, this is basically, when we declare strings and all, right? So basically, we have, we have something called as Java language. Okay. From here, the strings and all coming. Okay. See, we are not at all importing it, right? See, whenever you create string, we are not creating, we are not calling like, package com dot lang dot string. We are not doing it, right? So that is what. Do I need to import Java lang package? Okay. So no. So can I import same package twice? Will the will the load package twice? See, what he's telling is, mm, let's say I have one more package here like this, com dot example dot, let's say, run like this. Okay. let's say import com dot example run like this. Oh yeah, like this. Okay, so he's telling like, can I, if I give this statement twice, okay, he's asking, will I, will I use the statement like this? Will the JVM will, load the packages twice, like that he's telling. The answer is actually when you import the package, okay, the JVM will be import only for once, okay, even if you use 10 times, it doesn't matter, okay, so it will load only once, okay. So the answer is no. Okay. Yeah, so here I have this class, right? I have class, right? So now I told you like I can use two keywords, okay? I can use abstract, okay? I can use abstract. I can use, I can use final. I told two is possible, right? So the interviewer where he will ask you, can I use static with the class? Like that he will ask you, okay? So that time, don't tell directly no. Can I use static with the class? Don't tell directly no. See, when I give static, see, it is not allowed. But this static is there, right? You can use the static, with the inner class. Static class B like this. Okay, tomorrow we will work on the static class. Static inner class. We will work on inner class. Okay. If somebody asks you, can static can be used with the classes? The question you have to ask them is whether it's inner or outer, like that you have to ask. Okay. So tomorrow we'll work on this. Okay. So what if we have class inside class inside class? How can I access? Or if we have method inside that, if we have class, how can I do? If we have interface inside interface, how what I can I do like that? Okay. So we'll work on that. Okay. That's very 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 interesting. So we'll work on that. Okay. Guys, so last class, I think I have not sent you the PPTs and recorded sessions. Okay. So just wait till tomorrow and day after I will finish and I will send you all the materials. Okay. 5 classes, all the materials I will share to you. Okay. I was in my hometown and here actually the internet is not there. I'm using the hotspot one. Okay. So this Zoom or go-to sessions, it consumes a lot of data. Okay. Day after tomorrow I will go like some like my native place and sorry to the city and I will just I will share you all the materials and okay, the cloud big people will send you all the recorded sessions and the materials for you. Okay. So that's all I have I have today for you, and tomorrow we'll be working on few more concepts. Okay. So what I will do is today is class 3, right? I think for you guys already know the Java. I will finish the core Java in probably in 5 class. We will be start servlets and we'll start advanced Java as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Bye
Thank you.
bye and have a nice day, guys. Yeah. Bye bye. I'm in India. For me, it's morning. For you guys, the night. Okay, guys. So have a nice day for you guys. Bye bye.